What is up, nieces and nephews? Once again, it's your favorite Uncle Greg, and you're watching Uncle Greg TV. Alright, well today we're talking about burritos and iPhones. What the hell does burritos and iPhones, I almost said ice cream, have to do with my college major or my career? Well, I was watching a biography the other day, and if you get a chance, start watching other people's lives. Start studying other people's paths who you consider successful. Tony Robbins always says success leaves clues. So pay attention to those people that you look up to, because success does leave clues. Anyways, I was watching a special the other day on Netflix about the founder of Chipotle Burritos. If you don't know, I think his name is Steve Ells. Steve Ells was a trained chef, and his big dream, his big career move that he wanted to do was he wanted to open up one of those fancy 4-star restaurants, with the white tablecloths and, the maitre d' and all that fancy stuff. But the problem was he didn't have the cash flow for that. In the meantime, he decided to open up a little burrito joint, a little burrito, taco, and burrito joint. And he called it Chipotle because he used Chipotle peppers. The first one was opened up in Denver, Colorado. And to his surprise, it was a tremendous success. So much so that he had to open up a second one. And the second one did even better than the first one. So he in the interview he said, the reason why I opened up the second one was just to make a little bit more money and see if it was time to get that big 4-star restaurant that he always wanted. Well, it turned out that was working so good that he ended up opening 16 of them. So what's the point of that story? The point of that story is a lot of times when we look at people's lives, we see a straight trajectory. And we think that this person was born, they want this, and then they have that. And that's not how life works. A lot of times our biggest successes, a lot of times the biggest things that happen to us in our lives are by accident or by things that we completely don't plan. You're going to do 4 or 5 different things in your career life. That's just a fact. It's been shown. I, for one, have done biomedical research. I've been a photographer. I even tried being a mortgage broker for about 3 weeks, but that was horrible. We won't talk about that. If you get a chance, Steve Jobs says, don't try to connect the dots. What that means is don't try to plan out your whole life, the next 20 years of your career today. Just go after what you're passionate about today. For example, Steve Jobs was passionate about calligraphy. He went to a liberal arts school and he was just fascinated with fonts. He didn't know that he would change the whole word processing world by introducing fonts to it. At the time, all he knew was that he liked calligraphy. So you understand what I'm saying? Steve Ells didn't understand that he would be the king of burritos in America. I love Chipotle personally. But he just went with what he knew how to do, and that was make good quality food from simple ingredients. So when you're picking your career and when you're choosing a major, don't try to have a straight trajectory. Don't try to say, okay, I'm this major, that means I'm going to do this the rest of my life. That's not how your life's going to work. It's not a straight shot. Your career is going to be more like, I don't know if you've ever taken a road trip, but a road trip where you hit small towns and you make a detour here and you get lost over here and you meet these group of people and have the best night of your life that you didn't even expect, and then you get back on the road the other day and you do this. That's more of how your career is going to go. So my suggestion to you, to bring all this to a close, what this has to do with burritos and iPhones, is that don't try to connect the dots. Just go with your gut today. What feels good today? Please take action, get off the computer, and do something with what you learned today. I'll see you soon.